Okay, boys, we are live with the grand final of the Portuguese Tech Cup. Who is the best tech player in Portugal? Is it Arieugon or Mawi who have qualified from the winner bracket, or Netic, or maybe even Default? So Netic coming all the way from the loser bracket, also from the loser bracket semi-final, and now he has also won the loser bracket final and the consolidation final. He has knocked out the damage there. So Netic, probably the underdog of this one, but he has nothing to lose. And yeah, we are betting out here for a prize pool of 165 euro. So that is a lot of money on the line. So good luck to the players. And let's see who will take it. We still play in the so-called cup mode. So cup mode means that we have a respective amount of points that you get for each position. So you get for first you get 10 points, for second 6, for third 4 points, and for fourth 3 points. That means that we have 4 maps in the map pool, and each map is playing with 1 warm-up. So there are 4 rounds where you can score points plus the warm-up round. So there's a maximum of 40 points and a minimum of 12 points that you can score per map, because the points are added up. Point was 120, and the first who reaches that gets the finest mode. Finest mode means that you have to win 1 more round in order to win. So good luck to the players. And let's go ahead into the first round. We see Mawi ahead, Default and Arieugon also on second and third. Netic has made that first mistake, so he will not play a role. Arieugon is going so close there to the roll. Mawi and Default are on first and second, but Arieugon can eventually make it as well here if he gets a good ending. Nice approach, but Mawi still in the lead, but not the best amount of speed here accumulated, but still actually a more inside approach, so that's why he's ahead. That's why he was extending his lead, jumping to the finish, but still is enough. And a point 28. Yeah, that is a good time, because the WR on this map, on Pronto is the map name, is a 46.96 from, of course, Mawi. So 0.3 away, sorry, from WR. So nice time. Into the next round we go. We see Default a little bit further behind, but only 0.17 of a second. So he can do something here. Arieugon and Mawi leading again. They are the clear favorites of this grand final. Arieugon, however, makes that mistake, gets a no set, I think. And with that, he falls down to a P number 4. Mawi and Default on first and second. What can Netic do here? He can only eat the dust from Default and Mawi. Another great time from Mawi, 0.27, claiming the round victory, and 2 out of 2 victories for the Numalops player. Great job. Netic Store again, not with the best start. He is at 7 points. That is a disastrous start for him, but he also didn't have the best start into the consolidation final. So great round between the other players, but Netic again 0.4 behind, cannot match the pace. Default and Mawi first and second. Arieugon also with a great line. It is Default making a mistake, and Mawi staying ahead here. 18 thousandths of a second. Netic snipes third place, but Default could have had it as well. But man, that was close. That was a close round. And this ending, like all those Anisado endings are so sketchy, like sketchy in a way that they are so, it's so hard to like get them good. And there are more lines that you can take, like multiple lines. Arieugon and Mawi again showing why they are the favorites of this one. Default and Netic are on P3 and 4. Question is, will they make it or not? Not looking too good for them in this round. Also Netic making a mistake. Arieugon and Mawi on first and second place. But it will be Arieugon taking this round. So he's dethroning Mawi here. And also, oh my. Holy moly, what a time. A 0.05 from Arieugon. Okay. Well, yeah. Alright. Wow. Usually it's enough to get first with a 0.38 or something. And he got third in this round with this time. Jesus Christ, man. I mean, right now it's between Arieugon and Mawi, right? But the others can definitely make something happen. But only 14 points for Netic is not a lot. So one warm-up on Cerdo from Anisado. So I think the Anisado maps will be played twice. WR is a 0.19, a 50.19 from Mawi. And there you can see this ending. This is my favorite map. With that nice ending here, with that jump. Very creative. Anisado building some great maps recently. It's a nice map here from Anisado. Okay, into round number 5 we go. 36 points for Mawi. That is a lot. That is a nice performance. Very nice. And then we have 25, 17 and 14 points. So let's follow Netic in this round. Not the best apex here for the TRT player. And with that, he loses on a lot of time. 0.4 behind, if I analyze that correctly. Yep, almost 0.4, 0.397. Make a 0.37 now, but the fight for first is going on here. Mawi, Arieugon and Default. Arieugon with a great line. Maybe into the lead he goes. Mawi with a lot of speed. Arieugon with the inside approach. Who's going to get that first position? It is actually Mawi and Arieugon from first to last, with one part that has messed him up. But a great round and a 0.48 from Mawi. Arieugon had to push it though. But with that, of course, the others are coming closer. And Mawi is working away with the points here. Wow, what an ending. What an ending. Into round number 2 we go. Will be the victorious player here. Mawi with a mistake. It won't be Mawi. So that's for certain. It will also not be Default. He also has made a mistake there. Into the wall he went. So Arieugon versus Netic in this round. Arieugon, however, is 0.4 ahead. But Netic would also be happy with a 6-pointer here. And Arieugon can make it. Looking very nice. And he has it. Great ending. And also a good time of 0.43 from Arieugon. That is sick. What a great time. So it was not Netic playing bad there. He also did a sub 51, which is really a good time. But Arieugon with a 0.43 claiming the victory and ends it with a bang there. Great time from Mawi, from Arieugon, and shows Mawi what he is capable of doing, because there's still 12 points between the players. Okay, great rounds. Only 0.12 between the players. Mawi is leading The Numlops player is leading, and he's also leading the standing with 50 points. He could be halfway through if he wins this round here, but he will not. He makes that mistake, steers in too early to the right. So that's the charm, of course, in those maps. You need very precise inputs. So Default, Netic, and Arieugon are batting it out for that first place. Default is getting attacked by Arieugon, who gets a way better approach in this part. But who's going to get that first position? It is almost a tie, but Arieugon has it because he has the tiny tad more speed in this ending section. Default on second, Netic on third, and Mawi on P number 4 after that mistake. But yeah, very important here. But it's only Arieugon or Mawi taking home round victories. Second to last rounds, if I recall it correctly. Was it already last round? Not sure about that. The match is going so fast that I cannot really think about if this is the last round or not. But Netic again not matching the pace here. Default, Arieugon and Mawi are in first, second and third. Mawi, however, is so far ahead. Also Arieugon not with the best line here. So Default is capitalizing from that and gets himself that second place. Mawi clipping though, but still a .46. Jesus Christ, what a great time. And with that, Mawi is extending his lead again, and it goes up to 63 points. So that was indeed the last round. So now we have Saudade. Which is map number 3. So 63 points for Mawi after like having 80 points being possible. My god, that is a great amount of points. WR on Saudade is at 45.15. So this is the shortest map of this map pack. Then we also have Pronto, which is 46 seconds in length, but Saudade definitely is the shortest map, but also not the easiest. You will see why. Also the start, you can mess this one up, get yourself more airtime than you expect, then you go into this left-hander here. So Default showing us this map. A lot of long drifts on this one. We don't want to overdrift this transition, very important. The car is landing with the right wheels at first. And yeah, let's take a look who will take it eventually. So good luck to the players. Not sure what time Mawi has done in the warm-up, but that's called a warm-up Andy, right? But good luck to the players. Map number 3 is coming into play. Mawi leading. Arieugon and Netic are on P1, 2 and 3, but it is Arieugon who has made that mistake, so also Default was allowed to overtake him. As Default drops the gear, you can see it here, you lose a lot of speed by dropping the gear there, and with that Mawi is extending his lead, and Netic was allowed to go up into P number 2 here with that. Okay, the ending decides it, but of course you have already your speed determined. You can only finish a bit earlier, but you cannot really make up with a lot of time. But Mawi with a .38. What a time, man. Holy moly. That is third WR pace, like by far. Arieugon has a .35 as his PB, and Mawi just dropping those times here like it's nothing. What a time from Mawi. Jesus Christ. That is an impressive performance from him. 73 points for the Numlops player. Oh, now Mawi, however, made a mistake. So that wasn't a warm-up Andy beforehand. But my perception is that you make more mistakes after you did a good time. So he has crashed the wall. And with that, Arieugon is leading Default on second. We have Mawi on third and Netic on P number 4. But let's take a look who's winning this one. It will be Arieugon claiming 10 points with a .48. And we have a .76 from Default. It's also not bad times here. 45.48. That is also equivalent to third WR. So Arieugon only .13 away from his PB there. Sick time. So Mawi and Arieugon are having a really nice battle. Mawi on paper is faster, but he tends to make more mistakes by the looks of it. Correct me if I'm wrong there, of course. Who's gonna get it? Mawi in first, Arieugon on second. Arieugon with a little bit more speed though. Actually not. But a good ending, but both with correct times here, .646 and a .49. My god, what are those rounds? Mawi getting himself another 10-pointer. Arieugon on second, Default on third, and Netic on P4. But yeah, man, Mawi on up to 87 points. Wow. Great to see that. So, can they come closer or not? Netic and the Default right now. It's not looking good for them because they haven't gotten themselves like any 10-pointer thus far, I think. Was always Arieugon or Netic, but now Arieugon didn't get the best drift. He was drifting while his car was gearing up, so he lost a lot of time, and now it's Mawi in the lead. Netic with that can catch up a bit. But of course, it is almost impossible to beat Mawi here, who's just playing out of his mind and makes it the Noobs play with another victory and another one. Oh my dear brother. A .33? Okay. Alright. I see. Yeah, okay time, Mawi. We have... Wow. That is incredible. What a time, man. So the last map of this rotation is Bimos. So one warm-up before we're gonna go live. Okay, good luck. Good luck, good luck. We are going live here. It could be Mawi closing it out here. He's up to 97 points. And we play 4 rounds on this map. So Bimos, 51.28 WR from Mawi. Can he make it or not? That's the question. Or will the others come dangerously closer to him? I mean, Arieugon is not too far behind. Just like one good map, and he is also in range of maybe claiming the finalist mode. But right now, it is also him having a good round. Mawi only, quote-unquote, on second place, but Arieugon making that mistake. And with that, Mawi goes into the lead and can be the first player who is surpassing the 100-point barrier by a huge amount. I mean, he could go up to 107 points, but Netic getting a well-needed 10-pointer here. Netic up to 10 points, and with that shows a spark of hope. And with that, also the first player, which is not Arieugon or Mawi, who gets a 10-pointer in this match. Wow. So Netic up to 59 points. And Mawi also with the second place up to 103 points. So there you can see the gap is huge. Okay, now we have Arieugon in the lead, but Mawi with a good amount of speed. Also, Default is there in the mix. So let's follow Default here in this round. Mawi, oh my god, how close was that? How close was that from Mawi? That was absolutely correct. And it is Arieugon making that mistake. Can Default get it here? Better amount of speed, but not the best angle here. So Mawi will get it with a 0.52. Oh my god, what a time from Mawi. 113 points for him. And one more victory, and he is our first finalist. What a great time, but also a 0.60. That is a sick time, and also nice to see that. Default is cheering up Netic, and everyone is just like, it's a very friendly atmosphere in this match. Just enjoying themselves. That is very nice to see. So Arieugon, Mawi, Default, and Netic are not like taking it too serious. Of course, it's a competition, but it's the same vibes as the German Trackmania Cup. It's great to see that. It's very nice. Arieugon almost with a mistake had to release though, so Mawi is attacking. It is always nice to see this atmosphere, and also here Netic with a mistake, so he's really crumbling under the pressure. And also under the performance from Arieugon, Mawi, and also Default, who's particularly not playing bad in particular. So yeah, Mawi leading, Default on second, and Arieugon has made a mistake, so he falls down to P number 3. But Mawi will be the first finalist, and can he close it out? Can Mawi win the Portuguese Tech Cup, the grand final? And I think gets 80 euro of cash prize. I would say, like, if the prize pool is 165, then the prize pool is approximately, yeah, I would say 80 euro for first. But we're gonna see. We don't know, so good luck to Mawi. What a gap. That's 35 points between the next player. And finalists. So Mawi on his way to really close it out here with a dominant performance. He can make it. But Arieugon is leading, and also Mawi has made a mistake as well as Default here. So Netic and Arieugon are leading the round. And it won't be Mawi. Also Arieugon, so many mistakes have happened here in this round. And all of a sudden Mawi is on second place. So there only needs to be one more mistake from Netic. And he is the champion. Mawi can become the champion of Portugal. But Netic should take the ending safe and easy. Is it enough? Netic survives it barely. Wow, that was close though, but Netic has it. Netic denies him and goes up to 76 points himself. So great to see that. And we're gonna go to the next map. The first map again, which was Pronto from Anisado. So one more warm-up, and I'm gonna take a little bit of a break and drink some water because my voice is already very... Yeah, how you say that? Sore? Do you say sore? I think that's what you say. So 89, 76, and 74 points. Bear in mind the point was not 100, it's 120. And Mawi looked super strong on this map. He has gotten 36 out of 40 points on this particular map, and also drops a point 49 at the warm-up on Pronto. Good time. Actually, never mind. I was on the wrong map. That was not a good time. I thought, wait, what did he do here? But of course, I was in the wrong 100th here, or the wrong second, because the W was a 46.9 and he drove a 49. So that was, of course, not a good time. But still, maybe he just respawned or started late. We don't know it. I also haven't really followed it too much because I was drinking, but you get the point. Yeah, you get the point. So let's go ahead. You don't lose the finals mode when you make a mistake, but now Mawi is crumbling under the pressure here. And look at that, all of a sudden he is in last place and the others are just capitalizing from that. Arieugon and Default are on P1 and 2, and then we have Netic on 3rd place. Actually now on 2nd because Default has made that mistake. So Mawi can also come closer to that. Also Netic not with the best line here, but was just readjusting his line there and not making a mistake. He just wants to survive and get himself that 6 point, and he will do that. Arieugon with a 47.607. Okay, that is a good time. That is a nice time here from Arieugon. Goes up to 99 points. Finalist attempt number 3 for Mawi. Do all good things come in 3? Or will Arieugon deny Mawi the victory here? Right now, Mawi is on 2nd place, 700s away from Arieugon here. But looking like Arieugon will deny him. What a great performance, but making that mistake, and Mawi has 0.15 to work with. Default is behind him. Is Mawi gonna make it? Yes, and Mawi will win the Portuguese Tech Cup here. And yeah, that was a very dominant performance, but a choky ending from him. After a very dominant performance where he was really rolling over his opponents, Mawi is claiming it. So deserved victory. Too bad that Arieugon has made a mistake. But Mawi is the Portuguese Tech Cup winner. Or the Portuguese Racing League. You can also say it like that. So GG's. Default and Arieugon. And now the first and second. And not the closest actually, because Netic is there with 86 points. So now the first place is up for grabs again. Arieugon dead. Default and Netic with that will come dangerously closer. And I think Manny Saldo is building great endings. I think those endings are good. So yeah, Arieugon's still in the lead from those 2 remaining players, or 3 remaining players. But making another mistake. That is not good. But I mean, he will still get 4 points and goes up to 110 points. But with a victory, he would be guaranteed finalist in that next round. So yeah, not good for Arieugon here. Netic and Default are leading. Great amount of speed accumulated from both players, so this will be all decided in the ending. Who's gonna get that first place and goes up to 100 points or a 3-digit amount of points himself. Netic looking great here, but also Default with a great ending. Can he snipe it? No, it's not enough. 300ths of a second, or to be exact, 35 thousandths. So Netic has it. Default on 2nd, Arieugon on 3rd. And also 0.37 is not a bad time. So maybe the last map. This could be the last map, Cerdo. From Anisado, and has said that the Anisado maps will be the deciders. And that's the case. So good luck. The players here, one warm-up. So good luck. Okay, there we go. There we have it. 110, 102, and 99 points between Arieugon, Netic, and Default. The battle for second place is still hot, but we could have another finalist after this round. It could be Arieugon and then Netic accompanying Mawi here most likely in just 2 rounds or maybe 3 rounds for Netic, because he's at 102 points and he needs to win 2 rounds now. But right now it's looking good for Default, who's at 99 points, so of course very unfortunate for him. But still something where he can really deny a lot of points. So Default right now on first, Arieugon on second. Can he snipe it though? He has a lot of speed, but it's not enough here for him. A point 55 from Default, Arieugon on second, and then we have Netic on third. But man, a great performance. So now the points are coming closer together, but Arieugon just has to finish the next round in order to be finalist. Default at 109 points, as I said, very unlucky. With a victory, he will be at 119 points, and we will definitely have a finalist in the third round on this map. Okay. So GG's to Mawi, of course. Great job, man. Well played. And right now, Arieugon leading, so he can deny some points to either Default or Netic. Netic in last. So he also goes up to 110 points, and he needs a victory in the next round. Default on first. Will he go up to 119 though? He has more speed, but it's not enough. Arieugon on first, Default on second, and denying some good points there, because now he's up to 115 points. 110 points for Netic, and I can smell a double finest or even a triple finest situation coming into the next rounds. So Arieugon in the lead. And I hope that they have set the server to 3 winners instead of 2. I hope they've done it. Else this would be not good. But yeah, so Arieugon and finalist, will he claim that second place? Right now it's looking really, really good for him since he's leading with a 0.1 gap, but had to release there. So Arieugon loses a lot of speed in this part. Also here, mistake, he is dead. Will Netic get first and force the triple finalist situation here? No, Netic with a mistake is making that, getting a lot of airtime. And with that, Default not only denying points towards Netic, but also granting himself finalist mode. So Netic only 116 points to his name. Double finest situation, Default versus Arieugon in this round. Arieugon is leading though, but he was leading in the prior round as well. Netic has to get first place in order to force yet another finalist situation, or another situation where we have a triple finalist mode. But right now Default and Arieugon are leading, and this is looking good for Arieugon to take home that second place. And this will be the case Unless he fills the ending. Great line though. So let's follow Arieugon for that last part here. Oh, okay. He does it really well. And Arieugon with a flip into the finish. And with a 50.51. Claiming that second place just behind Mawi. So good performance from Arieugon. And with that, he claims second place. Netic Zor into finalist, default on third. And hopefully they've set... they didn't set 3 winners. Is it already over now, or do we still play for P3? Because we have default and Netic in a finalist. Wicked. Yeah. Okay, you forgot to put 3 winners. I see. Can happen. So, warm up and live. We have 1 more round. One more round that will decide who's going to get that second place. Will it be Netic or Default, who are both coming from the loser brackets? That's the question. One more round on Saudat. Default with a better start keeps the gear. And finds himself on first with a 0.15 gap. Also a great part of the sausage part here. So Default 0.2 ahead of Netic. Also not the best gear management for Netic, but still a great performance for him in general. And he also makes that mistake. So that is not that good. So Default takes P3. GG.